One of the biggest things you're gonna have to face as an entrepreneur, as a creative, and as a high achiever on the path to your goals is working when you don't have any motivation. But fortunately, there are ways you can work with literally zero motivation. And I'm gonna show you how in this video, alright? But before we get too deep into that topic, who am I? My name is Faith, and my goal is to help entrepreneurs, creators, and high achievers reach their goals by teaching you how to take action, stay consistent, and make your goals happen. Alright, so how can you get started on your work? How can you get things done when you have zero motivation? I'm going to give you 3 tactics on how to do this, and the first one is momentum. Momentum is really a way to build up the motivation to get the work done, because once you get going and once you start getting in the flow of things, it's easier for you to get the work started, because when you're in motion you tend to stay in motion, but when you're not in motion you tend to stay out of motion. Now the problem is when you don't have any motivation, you're just not in motion. So, and it's going to be hard to get in motion because when we tend to want to stay in the state we already are. So when you're unmotivated and lazy and you're procrastinating, you're going to want to stay in that state. It's going to be hard to transition from lazy to active, from unmotivated to motivated, to procrastinating to working. It's going to be hard, but there are ways you can make that transition, and momentum is how you do that. So the question is, how do you build momentum to get started on the work and get motivated to get going? By getting small wins. I'm telling you, this is a key secret that most people don't talk about. But like literally, if I have a bad day, if I woke up late, because I wake up at 4, but if I wake up at like 7 or 8, my energy is shot. I'm already like, oh my god, I just wasted most of my day. Like, what am I gonna do? And the only way I'm able to get myself back up is by just going through a few simple things that will help me get wins. Like literally, I'm just looking to get a win. And so what this looks like is, I will get up and just clean my bed. I will get up and drink water. I will get up and just go outside and get some sunlight on my skin. Because these small things are slowly getting me up in the gears, getting me moving. I'm not trying to get the work done first. I'm just trying to get myself moving and get my mind in the right state it needs to be at. So if you're unmotivated right now, if you're feeling lazy, if you're procrastinating on what needs to get done, literally just ask yourself, how can I start getting small wins right now in this moment? A small win could be as simple as, if you've been on your phone like for hours, you could literally just throw your phone across the room to get yourself off the phone. That's a win. That is a win. If you don't have your clothes on, if you're in pajamas, a win could be putting on your clothes for the day. A win could literally be just going to the bathroom, relieving yourself, and then brushing your teeth. A win is so simple, but these small wins will build up momentum and get your brain, your mind shifting to say, okay, we're starting to get some things done. We start to see a little bit of progress. Now let's think about the work that really needs to get done. And it'll make it a little bit easier for you to get started on the work once you get the momentum coming for you. Because like I said, in motion, when you're in motion, you tend to stay in motion. When you're not in motion, you tend to stay not in motion. So these small wins will help you get in motion so that you can go ahead and swing into the work that needs to get done. The second thing, and this is so powerful, is rewards. Because we as human beings, we are driven towards pleasure and away from pain. Now, we might be seeing the work as a painful endeavor, but if we can add a reward to that thing, now it's like the pain kind of goes away and we just focus on the reward. So for example, with YouTube, I said this so many times, there are some times where I literally just don't feel like recording. I've recorded almost 200 videos in the past 6 months. Every single day I make a video. Every single day I make a video. Do you not think I get bored sometimes? Do you not think I run out of ideas? Do you not think I want to not do it sometimes? Like, yeah, I feel that way. And on those days when I'm not motivated, I don't want to record, I tell myself, Faith, if you record, you can go get a protein cookie. And that changes everything, because I love protein cookies. It's the only thing that really gives me that really satisfies my sweet tooth without having all that sugar in it. I love it. And so that motivates me to get started on the work, to get in front of this video, to record, because I know when I'm done, I get to have a protein cookie. And even when it comes to doing deep work like on my business, the only reason I've been able to work 2 hours in the morning every single day is because I linked working with breakfast, because I love breakfast. I love to eat. And so when I first started, I told myself the only way I can have breakfast is when I finish these 2 hours of work. So now it's like, oh, well, if I can just go ahead and get this done, if I just go ahead and finish this work, I can go ahead and eat breakfast. So now it's like I'm not working for the work itself, I'm working for the reward of breakfast. I'll give you one more example. I wanted to be more physically active, but I was just too lazy to get off the couch. Like literally, I just did not even leave my house for a long time. And the only way I was able to start walking more was because I learned, or just I thought about it, because when you're making rewards, you have to think about what matters to you. So the rewards I have pointed out, protein cookies, breakfast, they're very relevant to me, but they might not be relevant to you. So you have to really think about what are the things you love to do that you normally don't get to do, or what are the things you like to do that you do normally every day that you compare to something hard. You feel me? So just really think about those questions, and now you compare it to the thing you're unmotivated to do, and you'll be motivated to do it. So anyway, that was the side rant, but back to me wanting to walk more. I thought about what do I like to do. I said I like to read physical books, but I never have time for it because I'm always listening to audiobooks, or I'll have an online book, but I never really have a physical book. So I told myself, you know what? If I go walking, I can read a physical book. I can go to the library, pick a book out, and while I'm walking, I can have a book up and read it. And just like that, I started walking a lot more. I started walking 100 miles per month because I wasn't walking because I like the walking. Well, I like it now, but in the beginning, I was walking because that meant I could read a physical book, which I love to do. Alright, so if you can find a reward compared to the thing you're unmotivated to do, you will find yourself motivated to do it because you're motivated to get the reward. And the last thing that will help you get the work done when you're unmotivated is discipline. I'm pretty sure you know I was going to say this. It is discipline. What is discipline? Discipline is doing things even when you don't feel like it. And as an entrepreneur, as a creative, as a high achiever, you are going to have to be good friends with discipline. You're just going to. I remember when I was running 2 miles every single day, I stopped because I got runner's knee, and then I realized I want to spend that time doing something differently. So instead of running 2 miles every day, I walk 2 miles, but I read at the same time because I can get more stuff done doing that. But regardless, for almost a year straight, I was running 2 miles every single day in the morning. Do you want to know? Most of the times, I did not feel like running. I literally didn't. Like literally, I would drag myself out to the street because I did not want to run. The only thing that got me running was my discipline, and the only thing that would get you up and going when nothing's working is your discipline. And that just means saying, okay, I don't feel motivated to do it. Who cares? I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go do it. This is hard, yes, but you knew this was going to be hard. You knew being an entrepreneur, you knew being creative, you knew being a high achiever was going to be hard. So do the hard thing, and you will succeed. If you don't do the hard thing, you'll be like the average people who want big things, but they don't do what it takes to get there. Alright, so hopefully this video makes sense to you. Those are only 3 things I want to talk about. This I could talk about more, but like I said, I don't want to overwhelm you, so we're gonna cut the video right here. If you rocked with this so far, you vibe with me, and you like this message, you might as well go ahead and subscribe, because I do make videos like this every single day because I want to help you reach your goals. And also, let me know what you're unmotivated to do, and how are you going to use these tools, these strategies to help you get started on the work, right? And as always, remember, take action, stay consistent, make your goals happen, and I will see you later.